Hello everyone, my name is BeamoReturns, as is always, as the username below states. I just wanted to say right now, so I don't go through it later, I did vote during the 2016 elections, the more recent elections, because it kind of just happened. In the United States of America, I did vote. I will not say who I voted for, because that is my personal information. And I don't like Hillary, I don't like Trump, so I'm not in favor of either of them. I believe them to be both shitty individuals. But I found hashtags on Twitter, hashtag he's not my president, hashtag not my president, basically individuals that believe Donald Trump does not represent them, or that they do not personally accept as their president. And I just wanted to share some tweets with you, amazing people. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get in this.
Lee Santad says, "Protest away, my friends. Now is the time to speak. Hashtag he is not my president. Hashtag women matter. Hashtag minorities matter. Hashtag sad day in history. Hashtag feminism."
By all means, protest. Yeah, you have every right to protest as long as you keep it peaceful, as long as you do not do public acts, or any type of acts of vandalism for that matter. Keep it peaceful, do not block roads, do not block highways, because you will probably be hit, and I don't want that for you, even though I don't personally agree with you in some aspects. I don't want you hit by a fucking car. So don't block highways, don't block streets. Keep it peaceful, protest all you want, voice your opinion all you want. I fully support you using your fucking right to protest, your right to voice your opinion, your freedom of speech. By all means, do it. But for the hashtag minorities matter and the hashtag women matter part, I don't really get why are you using these unless you're just trying to spread your tweet further. Women do matter, minorities do matter. I don't personally know a lot of individuals that have ever said that they don't, and I usually write these individuals off as idiots. That's what I typically label them, idiots, because their logic usually is just shit. But of course women matter, of course minorities matter. Women did vote for Trump, some minorities voted for Trump, and their votes actually helped him get elected, so of course they matter. So are you using those hashtags in the sense that you believe only the ones that voted for Hillary matter? Well, where are you going with this? Because in a democracy, not everyone's going to be happy. Very rarely is everyone fucking happy. Very rarely does 100% of individuals approve of anything in a democracy. Everyone has different opinions.
Brian Joseph tweets, "Only a nation with a nasty strict misogyny would have given power to a woman hater like Trump. Hashtag yes all women. Hashtag feminism. Hashtag not my president."
So we have a nasty strict misogyny because the American public overall eventually elected Trump as their president-elect, future president. So that's your reasoning behind the American nation having a fucking strict misogyny, because you did not get your way and Hillary Clinton did not become the president-elect. So that's why we have a nasty strict misogyny. That's your evidence to claim that the American nation has a strict misogyny. Even though Hillary got the popular vote, president-elect Donald Trump, I guess that's what I have to start calling him now, he played the electoral college better, even though Hillary got the popular vote, which is why a lot of people are actually suggesting we dismantle the electoral college because they did not get their way. I'm not sure whether or not this has happened in the past. I'm pretty sure it has, because this is not the first instance in which a candidate got the popular vote but did not get the electoral college. So you can't even claim that she only lost the electoral college because she was a woman. She just was unlucky. She did not play the electoral college as well as she could have. So I don't really get what your logic behind this is. We had a shitty politician who was a shitty individual versus a shitty businessman who was a shitty individual. Very few people were genuinely happy about anything in this fucking election.
Kara Bukima, or I can't pronounce her name. "This is why we need feminism. Hashtag feminism. Hashtag election 2016. Hashtag not my president."
Why do you have every single word in your tweet that is not a hashtag capitalized? And why do you have a fucking clapping symbol after every single word in your tweet that is not a hashtag? Is that to make it more eye-catching, to make it more significant in your personal opinion? What's the deal with this? Because yes, it became eye-catching. I actually clicked on it, but I'm criticizing it. So is this really the attention that you were looking for, Kara? I can't pronounce your name. And we need feminism because you didn't get your way. Is that where you're going with this? Or are you actually going to back up your fucking belief that we need feminism in the United States of America with actual genuine evidence, and not just that Hillary lost and you believe it's because she was a woman, even though she got the popular vote? So we need feminism because you did not get your way. In my personal opinion, that's where you're going with this. You didn't get your way, so we need feminism, even though this is a democracy. Okay.
May tweets, "All I can say is that this hashtag election has proven that hashtag feminism is still 100% needed in Western society. Anyone who says otherwise can shut the fuck up."
May, really. So this election proves that feminism is still 100% needed. Even though Hillary got the popular vote, she just didn't get the electoral college. I'll keep saying that until it gets through your fucking heads. Everyone that says that, oh, the American public just didn't vote for her because she had a vagina. She was a shitty individual. She actually did get the popular vote. She just did not play the electoral college as well as she could have, potentially, in my personal opinion. She could have played that a lot fucking better. But anyone who says otherwise, anyone that portrays or says an opinion that does not fit your opinion can shut the fuck up, right? Well, you are literally a version of Steve Shives, and I say a version of because I don't know whether or not you're just blocking everyone with a different opinion. Because if you are blocking everyone with a different opinion, you are literally a version, or basically a twin, of Steve Shives. And he has a horrible, horrible reputation for just fucking blocking everyone that comes across him, or even follows individuals that have different opinions. If you so much as follow an individual that he personally deems as problematic, you will actually be blocked by Steve Shives. So, yeah, me comparing you to Steve Shives is not a compliment in any aspect, May. But you have to accept that people will have differing opinions, and, well.
Suffragette says, do not normalize misogynistic or racist behavior. Hashtag still with Hill. Hashtag still with her. Hashtag feminism. Hashtag love Trump's hate.
How is this normalizing misogynistic or racist behavior? Because by your logic, if we had elected Hillary, we would have been normalizing corrupt politicians and people that change their political beliefs. Actually, no, that's pretty damn normalized. People that change their beliefs just to get votes. But corrupt politicians that take money from places that they typically would not agree with if they actually followed their actual beliefs that they portray, that would have been normalized if we had elected Hillary. So everyone still identifies President-elect Trump as being a fucking idiot that is extremely biased and has a low attention span. So people still identify him as that. If you believe this normalizes it, or actually, if any of you listening to this, or if Suffragette, if you ever see this, which you probably won't unless I fucking tweet you this fucking link to this video, do you have actual literal proof of him being a misogynist or a racist? And I'm pretty sure misogynist is hating women based on the fact that they are women, not on anything else. The fact that they are women is why you hate them. So if you have proof of this, by all means fucking share it with me. I don't like Trump. I also don't like Hillary. So that's a turnoff to a lot of you individuals that I'm actually putting on this fucking this video, because I don't like Hillary. But if you have legitimate proof of him being a misogynist or racist, please share it with me. I will use it in the future against Trump supporters if they act like he's fucking a saint. But if you have legitimate proof, please back up your claims, and I will love you if you share legitimate proof with me. I will fucking use it in the future. I will love you forever.
Lizette says, women continue to be discriminated, even in a developed nation as the US. We have to empower our strengths and combine our forces. Hashtag feminism.
This is not the best or most well-written tweet, but I'm not going to judge you based on it because I only know English, so if I ever try writing in like my second language or third language, I'm probably going to be shit, but if this is your first language, probably take another English class maybe, potentially. Women continue to be discriminated. I'm pretty sure you mean discriminated against. I'm pretty sure there are some individuals that do discriminate against women based on the fact that they're women, and I'm pretty sure there are a decent amount of individuals that discriminate against men based on the fact they're men. I have actually seen a decent amount of individuals like that on Twitter, and they openly and happily portray their opinions against men based on the fact they're men. I've also seen individuals that are biased against women, and they portray these viewpoints or their personal beliefs quite proudly. So yes, I agree with you, but men are also discriminated against. Yes, even in the US, and I know that's surprising. But we have to empower our strengths and combine our forces. If you mean protest, by all means do it. Keep it peaceful. Do not block highways. Do not block streets. Even if I absolutely despise you, I don't want any of you to fucking die. So please do not block streets. Please do not block highways, because there are people liable to hit you because you're blocking something that is not meant for you to fucking block. So please keep it peaceful. Now, if you mean any type of violent action, by empower your strengths and combine your forces. If you mean anything violent, please don't do it, because you're essentially going against the United States of America, which has a fucking huge ass military. You will be annihilated. Don't do it.
Joanna Richards says, I guess women everywhere can finally call bullshit on this meritocracy. Hashtag election 2016. Hashtag feminism. Hashtag not my president.
Meritocracy, isn't that basically electing officials based on their merit, experience, and whether or not they are best suited to actually do the job? We had an option between a really bad politician who is a shitty individual and a bad businessman who is a shitty individual. So it was crap versus crap. Oh my god, it was just, this is one of the elections I vote in, and it was just crap versus crap. I feel cheated. I feel a little cheated. Wow. But meritocracy, this is a democracy. We literally have chosen people just because they were more physically appealing, that they were better on camera. We have literally chosen individuals like that for political positions. So whoever the fuck has been claiming that we have a pure meritocracy is literally lying. Democracies do not purely run on pure meritocracies, because not everyone is always going to elect the person that is best suited for the job, because the people that are best suited for the job fucking differs with your opinion. So yeah. And you're probably calling bullshit because you believe Clinton was more qualified than Trump. You have every right to hold that opinion, but in my personal opinion, it was a shitty politician versus a shitty businessman. So yeah, okay.
Denise Loyal tweets, I was really shocked today. It was an enormous shock. Hashtag unhappy. Hashtag feminism. Hashtag Trump. And she took a photo of her staring at something else while she's looking away, and she just took a photo of herself looking away from the camera.
So, okay, you were really shocked, and it was an enormous shock. I wonder if that was the fact that you were shocked, whether or not that determines whether or not it was a fucking enormous shock. I mean, I'm really shocked by things that aren't shocking. That no one ever fucking says that, honestly. But, okay, you're very shocked, you're very unhappy. Okay. Wait, how the hell did I even come across this tweet? You didn't use one of the hashtags. How did I find this?
So this one is a twofer, and I'm probably going to cut this video down purely because it is getting pretty long. So Sam Rosenholtz says, most qualified woman in the world loses to the least qualified man in the world, in case you were confused about what misogyny looks like.
Most qualified woman in the world. You really think lowly of other female politicians, don't you? Because I'm pretty sure there are more significantly qualified women in the world, and that aren't nearly as corrupt or have a shitty reputation or past, or are portrayed as corrupt individuals. Pretty sure there's a ton more qualified women, and you believe Clinton to be the most qualified woman in the world. You are literally saying this, and oh, no. I can find a lot less qualified men than Trump. All you really have to do is go to a literal insane asylum and then just choose a dude in there, and odds are he's less qualified. He's in a fucking insane asylum, within a legitimate insane asylum that isn't in a less reputable location. So yeah, in my personal opinion, you think very shitty things about other female politicians, because I can assure you there's at least one more qualified woman in the world that is a lot more qualified than her.
Common White Girl tweets, damn, this hit me so hard. Retweet and spread this everywhere. Hashtag not my president. Hashtag I'm still with her. And then I put a little sad emoji.
This hit you so hard. His tweet hit you so hard. I assume you automatically believed it, even though there are more qualified women in the world. I know this comes as a very shocking fact. Hillary Clinton was not the most qualified woman in the world. Why does everyone believe that, or why do some individuals believe that she's the most qualified woman in the world? That's not true. It is not true. You are insulting other female politicians by saying that. But yeah, that is basically the gist of this. I will probably split this up into 2 videos because according to my record pad, it says I'm going onto the 17-minute mark because I'm a slow ass. I apologize for that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and rate if you want to. If not, don't. If you want to see anything in particular, please say below what the hell you want to see. Put it in the comments. Like if you like it, dislike if you don't, and I will see you again in the future.